Hi everyone, and welcome to Wednesday Wisdom. I'm Melissa Peshka with Essential Life Mastery Coaching and Healing. Today I wanted to talk to you about knowledge. There's different types of knowledge. We have the knowledge that we learn from books and education, and the type of knowledge that we learn from our experiences. The first type of knowledge that we experience, we learn, is as children. We learn from visual, from mirroring people around us, whether it be adults, children, whatever. You can guide these children and their knowledge by how you interact with them, how you show them things, and educate them, basically. And then the other type of knowledge we get is through our schooling. So our schooling starts at a young age, and we gain knowledge through the education through our school systems. And how far you go and take that knowledge is up to you. Some go on to college, to masters, to doctorates, to what have you. It's limitless. And some don't, and that's okay. So as we grow, we take all of this knowledge that we have and we utilize it in ways that help us. We take our knowledge from school, and we get jobs and create life around those jobs and that education, and turn into careers. And it helps to better ourselves too. Like when I went to get my life coaching certification, some people were there just for their own knowledge. It was like self-coaching 101 kind of thing. But others were learning it to utilize it to help others. There's all types of education that you can use just for your own personal benefit. But we take that education and we grow from it, and we help others with it. We turn around and re-educate others with it. But like I said, what we do with that is key. A lot of our education, our leaders have. Okay, some are doing good and some aren't, but we'll leave that alone. But we see the levels of education in adults, and just because somebody might not be knowledgeable with education doesn't mean that they don't have knowledge. They may have more knowledge in life experiences because they've had different types of experiences in life that have taught them different things. So now to the experiences of life. Every experience we have in life gives us education. We give a little bit to somebody, they take too much, they hurt us, we get hurt, I should say, and that was a educational lesson. We know we're not going to do that again, or not with that person, or whatever. And it educates us in the fact of who we are, what we'll stand for, what we take, what we don't take, and we move forward with that and better ourselves. So we're constantly learning and re-evolving and re-educating ourselves every day. Whether you know it or not, you're scrolling on social media, you're watching the news, you're watching a TV program or reading a book, even if it's fictional. You still learn something because those people have put the knowledge out there. And some of that knowledge you take and you believe and you envelop. And some of that education, some of that knowledge you take and go, yeah, I don't subscribe to that. And that's okay. That's okay because it's got to resonate with what you feel. Let's see, I took Spanish in high school. Don't really speak too much of it, okay? But I didn't take French, so I'm not educated in French language. I didn't take German, any of those. Latin, I'm not educated in that. So for me, I don't care to do that. I don't care to have that. And I learned the Spanish, 2 years of it, but I choose not to incorporate that into my life, just like everything else. Judging people on their knowledge is very biased because, like I said earlier, somebody might not have even finished school, but yet they can be a very intelligent person in many other facets, more so than what you've experienced. They may have, lived different experiences that has brought them education beyond what you could ever even imagine. We, through our parents, through being children, we learn how our parents parent, okay? That's education. We learned how to be a parent from our parents. So when we become parents ourselves, we look back and go, oh, yeah, my mom used to do this, or my dad used to do this, and I don't feel like that resonates with me as far as my parenting choice. And that's okay, all right? You take what you need and leave the rest, and that's okay. There's a lot of judgment going around about knowledge and the experts out there and what they know and what they don't know, and everybody's constantly judging this one and judging that one, and oh, they don't know this and they don't know that. Well, they're taking their knowledge of what they've learned or experienced and putting it out there. Now, what you take, and what you leave, and that's all there is to it. If you strive to become more educated, take classes, educate yourself, read more, pay attention to fact-based things if you want fact-based things. And that's, again, personal judgment of what you choose to keep as your own knowledge, okay? We all have this brain up here. We are all capable, of learning and educating ourselves and retaining. Practice makes perfect. And the more that you practice educating yourself and learning and retaining, you will. I find reading is a very good factor as far as retaining information. But that's just me. That's how I learn, okay? Watching videos might be somebody else's. Taking something apart and putting it back together again might be somebody else's. But again, it's how you educate yourself that matters. And there are so many different types of knowledge out there that we are all knowledge. We all have knowledge, and we all value that. So value your knowledge, value your neighbor's knowledge, value your friend's knowledge, and educate yourself. Get yourself out there, educate yourself, get more neurons flowing in your brain, and fire that up, all right? And if you have any questions about this or any comments you'd like to say about this, please feel free to comment on this video. I will be sharing it on my Facebook page, on my YouTube channel, and LinkedIn. I will try LinkedIn. I had trouble last week doing it, but I'm going to try. And again, I invite you all to please like my page, Essential Life Mastery Coaching and Healing. Visit my website at essentiallifemasterycoachinghealing.com, and please sign up for my new Facebook page, Thriving Survivors of Emotional Mental Trauma. We share some really good content in there, and you might just learn a little something. So please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or comments, and share this video. Share it far and wide. Maybe somebody needed to hear this message today. I wish you all a blessed day. Thank you.